First of all, let's start off by understanding the difference between a CV and a resume. If you are a fresh graduate or a person who does not has that much relevant experience in terms of a specific job you're thinking to apply for, then you can use a resume. Resume is a single page document that can help and represent yourself in terms of the details that are required for applying for a job. On the other hand, CV is a bit detailed and it is comprised of more than one page. So if the firm asks for a CV or a resume, you can send that accordingly. You know what happens most of the time in our life, that we get our educations, and then we spend a lot of hours in getting our education, and we go in the market and get relevant experience and develop our self-worth. So when we are applying for a job, we have to remember this point, that our actual self-worth when we are applying for a job is the document, and that is the CV. So this document, CV, is our self-representation with when we are not present in that situation or scenario. So when we are sending our CVs and resumes, we have to make sure that what experiences and knowledge and background information we have in our life, we have to make sure that we are going to represent that on the CV professionally, and we have to put some efforts and time into CV in order to develop our self-worth, because it is totally up to us that either we put efforts and make sure that our CVs get screened out, or we do not put that much effort, and what happens that our CV gets shredded there at the office. So, the other thing is that when we start our job search, and we think of that we are going to apply for a job, the first thing that comes in our mind is the job in itself. And we start thinking of the job, okay, this is the job I have to apply, this is the job I have to apply on. The first thing that should be coming in our mind is that either this job is perfectly fit for us, or this job is perfectly not fit for us. That is because when we are going to apply for a job, we have to make sure that it is in line with our passions, interests, and personality. For example, if you are a student of marketing, and you have gained a degree in marketing, and you end up getting a job in the financial sector, what is going to happen for the first start 6 months or 1 year, you would be okay, you'll be feeling satisfied. After long term, you would be starting to feel drained out, and your energy will be draining out, and then that is the point you will be realizing that, okay, this job is not actually perfectly fit for my personality and my needs. By the end of this course, we would be actually discussing our personality types, either we are an introvert or an extrovert, or what personality type we have, by doing a short test in order to understand that what jobs organization culture is best suit for us. So as a whole, if I talk about my example, I was a medical student, and I left medical school in order to pursue business, and I did my business graduation, and I realized at that time that my interests were in marketing, information systems, and HR. So if you have to realize that from the beginning of getting the education or starting off our experience, we have to understand our personality, then it would be helping us in order to grow successfully throughout our career. But it is totally okay if you did not realize that earlier on, but whenever you do so, then make sure that you move yourself to a direction that is actually beneficial for you, and it is actually in line in terms of your passions. So after understanding this, we would be applying for a specific job that is actually perfectly fit for us, and then we would be searching a job that is relevant in terms of our personality and personal needs, as well as our financial needs. Shortly, we would be moving towards mastering the art of writing a professional CV, and what are the things that we should be following in order to develop that professional CV. Before going in there, I would like to talk about the love pair that I call as that CV and cover letter together become that love pair that is actually going to get you screened out for your interview when you apply for a job. Imagine you have 8 different potential fiancés that you are about to write a love letter, and then after getting a response, there might be a chance of getting married, right? So what happens that you start writing a love letter to 8 different people. You won't be doing that. You would be writing a same love letter and printing it, and copying and sending to all that 8 different potential fiancés. So this is the similar scenario when it comes to applying for a job. So you have to understand that what are the current needs or interests of that firm, and then you would be customizing that CV according to their needs and according to your and their needs, and sending it off to different organizations. This technique is going to actually help your CV get screened out 80% more as compared to regular CV, which is copy and pasted and sent towards different organizations. So how you're supposed to understand about the firm? So basic thing you can do is that you can go online and search their website, or you can go and look at their online profile, or you can meet someone or a mutual friend or someone who has already experienced that firm in order to get some knowledge about the firm, the culture. And by the end, that is very crucial and most important, look at the job description, that is the JD that is attached with that job opening, and then by reading that, by understanding that, you would be developing your CV, resume, and you would be writing your cover letter. We would be talking about cover letter after mastering the art of CV, and then you would be sending this love pair together, the cover letter and the CV, to the firm in order to get your chances of screened out fast.